Good evening. Today is October the 16th. What I'm going to be talking about today is, do you know your path? That can be a hard question for most people. I know I struggled with it for a long time, wondering if I was following the path God had for me. And then a dear brother of mine explained that how we have all been given different talents. Normally they start when we're young, some later on, but we all have different talents that we've been blessed with. And this is what God is wanting you to do. Use your talents to further the kingdom. Excuse me. I came across, while I was studying today, how Jesus had taught about hell. And I knew he had mentioned it, but I didn't realize just how much. Now, he doesn't necessarily say flat out that, this is hell. What he does is, like Matthew 5:22 talks about the hell of fire. Eternal fire for the devil and his angels in Matthew 25 through 41, or Matthew 25 verse 41. Unquenchable fire in Mark 9:43 and 48. Eternal punishment, Matthew 25 verse 46. And then you can look through Matthew 13, actually most of 13, 24 verses 24 through 30, 36 through 43, 47 through 50. And then Matthew 22, 1 through 14. And they all have something to say about, eternal fire or hell. And then in Matthew 10:28, Jesus said, "Fear him who can destroy both soul and body in hell." We need to keep this in mind. In Matthew 25:14 through 46, it talks about how we all have gifts that God has given us. We just need to recognize them and start using them. God's provided us to use for the kingdom to help others. And one day we will have to answer for how we used them and how we help the ones in need and spread the gospel ourselves. We all have that calling on our lives, and I can't stress it enough. We're all meant to spread the gospel. It may be, for some people, it may be just their immediate family, friends, people at work. It could be anywhere. People you meet out on the street. Listen for the Holy Spirit to guide you. But we're all meant to spread the gospel. I want to share one last verse. And this is what I've adopted for my YouTube channel. It's Ephesians 5:15 out of the Amplified. "Therefore, see that you walk carefully, living life with honor, purpose, and courage, shunning those who tolerate and enable evil, not as the unwise, but as the wise, sensible, intelligent, discerning people." So let us walk in that walk as sensible, intelligent, discerning people with the Holy Spirit, shining the light for all the lost. I love y'all, and I will talk to you tomorrow.